Sup guys, it's Stan KOSH, and today on GrabCoinClub we'll talk about the game mechanics, about the main features of the GrabCoinClub MetaMind Metaverse. Why? Because we've got a lot of new people here after the recent whitelist, and most of them are wondering what the hell is GrabCoinClub, and I think that they deserve to know. Moreover, if you are here from the earlier streams, from the older times, that live stream will help you to kinda, refresh your memories, refresh your knowledge about the game. And moreover, now, like after some time, when we talk about those things, I can give you more details from the experience of all the live streams we went through, so we will get more info about that. So yeah, before we start, guys, few notes. First one, everything that's said in this video is in no way a financial advice. So if you want to invest in the NFTs, if you want to spend your money on buying the crypto assets or something like that, you should kind of take your own opinion in that and think about it yourself. Don't listen to my advice. Think about it thoroughly, analyze everything, and then make the decision. Second thing is, everything we talk about the game here is still work in progress, so it might change over time. Moreover, there are a lot of my own comments which have nothing to do with the real gameplay, because I'm a blogger, so what I do, I talk things and I kind of voice my opinion, voice my thoughts, so those might be different from what will happen in the future, so it's different. And well, since we are doing the announcements, the final one, and really important, don't forget guys that the August is coming to a close, so we are really close to that September month, and we have that activity reward. We have the activity reward for top 5 active people on the social media, on all of them. So you can be active here on the YouTube, here on the Discord, in the Telegram, in the Medium, in the whatever social media that we have, and the most active people who are doing the reposts, comments, like all that stuff, top 5, will get 50 USD each on their wallets. So that's an actual reward that will be given out by the team, so don't miss it. Be active. All right, so yeah, welcome everyone who is joining in. Let's light it up. If you have any questions, don't forget, don't be shy to ask them right here in the chat on the YouTube, in the chat on the Discord, and in Ask Stan KOSH. Well, probably the one that are in the Ask Stan KOSH will be covered later in the next video, but if you have urgent questions, right here in this chat. So guys, yeah, let's move on to the presentation. I'm talking a little bit too much. There we go. Look at this. Beautiful. GrabCoinClub Fish Hunters notes. Rules of the game, guys. If someone is good with the memes, make a fish hunter. What do you think when you hear the fish hunter? I think it's something like a Murloc from World of Warcraft. I don't know why, but that's like the vision of the fish hunter for me. But yeah, fish hunters. We have mistypes in the presentation sometimes, and this one become a meme already. I think it's on purpose right now. Like, that's not a mistake, that's on purpose here. I don't know. So yeah. So for the newer people, fish hunters are the avatars in the game. What does the MetaMind Metaverse consist of? So this is the most basic stuff, most basic thing that will kinda be the base of the game, basically. We have at the start, when the game will be released properly, there will be one galaxy, there will be 5 stars, and each of those stars will have 5 planets next to them. So it's overall 25 planets, inhabited and uninhabited. On the release, which will be like the very early access alpha or beta version that will be closer to the end of the year, actually just 3 months from now on, it will be only 1 planet. So the start will be 1 planet, and then it will expand to more and more spots. Honestly, I can't wait for that. That will be somewhere in the end of December, beginning of January, somewhere there. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. Let me know, what are you looking forward the most? I think everybody's looking forward to that. So yeah, that will be really cool, and I can't wait for that. So yeah, what we have different type of planets. We already covered it in the previous live streams. We have the planets with the desert biome. We have the planets with the continental, a medium type of biome with the normal forest and stuff. And we have the forest one, the how is it called? Rainforest one. The one with the swamps, with a lot of vegetation, that kind of stuff. So they are different and they will yield different resources. So there are a lot of different stuff happening in the game, and we will cover that later on in more details. But I like that we are getting more and more information. Last time we did that type of presentation with the game basics. I couldn't tell you anything more than just, you know, the stuff that's in the presentation. Now I can talk about stuff for hours, literally, because we already got so much info from the game developers that we can share it with you guys right here. You've been on this journey with me, and I appreciate that. Next slide, types of gaming processes in GrabCoinClub. Basically, this will cover what type of gameplay you will have, what can you do with your exact fee hunter, and what are the options. First is on the sides of the planets, on the planet, how's it called, on the planet landscape, whatever, on the planet surface, right? Basically, that's open terrain buildings, all in 3D, all this like process in 3D, something like you wandering around the planet, driving stuff, I know, rovers, whatever, harvesters, and the gameplay will feel like more like World of Warcraft, GTA, that kind of stuff, where you have the third-person view, where you wander around the planet, that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. The first time I heard about this, I was really excited because I saw the promo video of the GrabCoinClub, and that was like 2D animation of two fee hunters fighting, and like the one won, and the second was like, I was like, oh my god, that's so bad. But when I realized that that's just a small concept something, I mean, the pretty cool stuff that it's actually getting the 3D animation, that's actually really, really dope. And I was looking forward to this game since that moment. The second gameplay option is the space. In the orbits of planets and the outer space, it's 3D as well, so you can fly those spaceships around, you can fight, you can... what do we have? We have the transport, right? We have the scout, we have the fighter. So 3 types of spacecraft that is available right now. Maybe there will be more, maybe there are some that we don't know about yet, but 3 of those are in the type of NFT, and you can transport stuff between the planets. You can also pirate, you can attack on the transport and rob them and loot them and that kind of stuff. Or you can just travel around. So there are a lot of things that you can do in the space. So far, I haven't seen the actual, how is it called, gameplay from space, right? So I'm looking forward to that one. I really hope the developers will share it with that. Ilona, hello, welcome. And then we have the casino card games. It will be in 2D, and I know that there will be like poker game, something like a poker, but it will be different. Not the normal Texas Hold'em, not the normal poker with the 5 cards. It will be the poker specifically for the GrabCoinClub, so it will be different. And I'm looking forward to that one. I'm not a big poker player, to be honest, guys. I'm like, not that good in those kind of games, but I would like to play this one because I played Gwent a little bit and that kind of stuff, Hearthstone, so that might be fun to play different type of mechanics. So looking forward to that one. Moreover, it's not listed here, but there is actually a 4th type of gameplay. That's like strategy, economical strategy gameplay, where you own the buildings, where you own the terrain, where you own the plots, where you own the harvesters. You kind of send the resources around. You hire people, the actual players, to help you with tasks, to harvest resources, to guard your buildings, to guard your harvesters. So that will be a really cool type of gameplay for the people who would like to play, to play it as a strategy, where you can actually totally control it and earn income. You don't really have to run around. You can just control it from your device and do all that. That will be really cool. Looking forward to that. So yeah. Actually, there are 4 types of gameplay, maybe more. Maybe there will be, developing new types of gameplay later on. But for now, those are the main things. Now, here we will be talking about linking the game world to NFT and blockchain. That's the important part of the game, that this game is actually linked to blockchain and NFT. And NFTs are the characters in game, items, buildings, and equipment as well. So we saw that in the previous live streams already, right? That NFTs are not only your fee hunters, but also the gear, your pets, your vehicle, like spaceships, buildings, and what else? Harvesters, pets. I think that's most of the stuff, and a lot of different buildings that produce different stuff. So yeah, a lot of the game will be on the NFTs that can be sold to other players, that can be gifted, and that can be used, well, whatever you want. Moreover, if you own NFT in the game, you will get the staking rewards that will be your passive income, and you can also rent it to other players. So getting NFT stuff is really cool. Now, next one is GC, which is GC token, which is the in-game currency. The stuff that you can earn in-game by doing in-game stuff like quests, like playing the game, like fighting someone, like selling stuff, I don't know, many different ways. And you can sell it later on for the crypto and then for the fiat, so for the actual money, which is pretty cool because back in the day, like we'll talk about it in the different slide, but back in the day, you could only buy in-game stuff, right? You couldn't buy the real world stuff with the earned in-game stuff. That's really cool. And all of this on real blockchain, Ethereum, Polygon. So that's really fantastic, guys. And I really like the fact that you can get the in-game stuff with the real money. So there is a bridge from the virtual world to the real world, and that's really great. What types of characters do we have in the GrabCoinClub? First of all, there are NFT avatars. NFT avatars are the avatars that you own, that you minted in the game, and you can get those avatars, get into the game and start doing that. There are different tiers of the avatars, starting from the tier 1, series 1 to the tier 1 is the top tier available right now, but the highest tier is tier 15. And those guys, like the higher tier it is, the more powerful they are, the more stat caps they have, the more multiplier they have, so the better they are. Moreover, the top tier guys will have ability to take part in the DAO, which is just controlling the universe, setting the taxes, that kind of stuff, and they will be able to earn percentage of that, the system's income. That's a really cool game mechanic right here. Now, there are free-to-play characters as well. Those are characters that you can play without buying NFTs. So you can get in-game without buying an NFT and either rent someone's NFT avatar and play that, or you can get into the game without paying anything as a free-to-play character. The thing is, with the free-to-play characters, that there probably will be a limited amount of slots, because if the server is really busy, like it have the high volume of players, in order for the NFT players to play comfortably without lags and that kind of stuff, the game will have to limit the amount of free-to-play players. But as playing as a free-to-play, you can earn GC tokens and then buy the proper NFT avatar, which is really cool. The only thing that I think, that probably it won't be that fast. Like, it won't be 5 minutes of playing, bam, 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 okay, good, we are buying NFTs and being the top player. No. Of course, it will take some time. It will take some time to earn that stuff. You have to play properly with the proper strategy, but you still can earn stuff as a free-to-play and then get the proper NFT with that. That will, I don't know how much time it will take. Probably there will be guides for that and that kind of stuff, but it's definitely possible, and that's really cool. And also there is an NPC, which is non-playing character. That's like the, the thugs, whatever, the bandits, the monsters around that you fight, the non-playing characters in the series, like the tavern owner, that kind of, like, people who can you communicate with, but they are scripted, computer players basically, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, probably most of the NPCs will be your enemies. Like, when you're wandering around the area, you meet the the wild wolf that attacks you. That's an NPC. So yeah, you all play those games, kill 10 rats, bring their tails, get the rewards. Those rats are NPCs. I hope you get it. That's pretty easy. Now, the next thing... Wait, we've seen this one before. No? Okay, yeah. Next thing is types of gameplay at GrabCoinClub. First one is PvP, which is player versus player. That's the fighting between the players. We already know that it can take place at arenas, like this controlled environments for the duels, where you can get the stakes, you can get the rewards, like, you know, really good stuff, sometimes gambling even, like, you know, picking the winners and that kind of stuff. But we also know that PvP will also take place outside. So, for example, you have your harvester, and you can attack the harvester of someone else, and you can defend your own harvester. So there will be fights outside. I don't know how they will work though, because there are a lot of different options there that can be happening, and it's important that you can actually, you know, attack other players' property. The problem is that it can be quite dangerous, because we've already seen that there are statistics for defending your stuff and statistics for attacking someone's stuff. So yes, there will be open world PvP. The question is, like, it will be limited for sure. It can be open for everyone, because otherwise, like, if you're a newer player, you're wandering around doing your own things, then some really powerful dude comes over with OP gear, like top tier stuff, and takes you out in one hit. You're dead, you're sad, nobody likes that, right? So probably there will be some limits to that. It won't be that crazy, so you will be able to, you know, balance it out. I don't know how it will happen, but we will see. I really want to do something like a separate video for that, so we will be able to cover most of the PvP mechanics, but we need more info for that, because right now it's not available yet. Slova, welcome, glad to see you. It's not available yet, so sadly no info. I'm actually, at least maybe once a week, maybe more often, I'm asking game developers to give me more info about the game. Like every time I'm like, hey guys, what type of the farming resources do we have? What type of planets do we have? Please let me know. And bam, we got the video, we got the live stream about the game resources. Nice. We got the live stream about the game planets, the, you know, the biomes and that kind of stuff. So we are getting more and more info about the game, but some stuff is still under development, not ready yet, so we will get that one sooner. If you want to get more stuff sooner, by the way, you should join the Discord and ask there. The more messages will be there, and here in the YouTube comments as well, the more asks will be there, the more information we will get. So that's actually pretty dope. So help me to get that information so more people will know about the game mechanics. I think that's pretty cool. Now the second option is PvE. Basically, that's player versus environment. That's where you fight those monsters, those non-playing characters. So you go out into the wild and you attack those rats to take them out, to bring their tails back. That's the PvE right here. You're basically fighting the monsters, pirates, bandits, whatever. I don't know. There can be millions of options. Well, maybe a bit less, but a lot of options who you can fight in PvE. And that's really, really nice stuff. So the fact that there is a PvE means that you can play the game peacefully if you want to, without fighting other players. And that's really important. Okay. And now the PvE plus PvE all together in GrabCoinClub. That means that you can combine those genres into the game. You can play both of those at the same time, and that's really nice. That actually reminds me, I don't know why, but that reminds me of, you know, one time, I don't remember which game it was, but there was a group of our guys that were in the dungeon. We cleared the dungeon, we went straight to the boss, but in that game, the instances, like the dungeons weren't instances, everybody can access that. And when we got to the boss, another group came from behind, killed us, took out the boss, got the loot, and like we were, oh my god, that was sad. That was pretty intense, but on the other hand, that gave us the reason to be more wary. Every time we were on the quest or everywhere, we were on our toes in order to make sure that nobody backstab us. So, you know, that kind of a different type of gameplay, and it's a pretty hardcore gameplay, but it's pretty fun because you have to be careful not to be killed by random raiders, bandits, or whatever. So that's actually pretty dope. I don't know how it will be in the GrabCoinClub, but we will see, and there are a lot of possibilities how it can happen, because here we have the open world PvP. That already means a lot. All right. I'm starting to learn about NFT games. Your videos are helpful, saying Slova in Discord. Thank you very much. I really hope that they do. And probably later on we'll get even more helpful videos for you guys. So yeah, don't forget to like the video on the YouTube in order to get more of that stuff. Okay, what's the GrabCoinClub game genre? Now, this is a really hard question because most of the game genres right now are mixed. I think for GrabCoinClub, well, based on this, first of all, it's based on the MMORPG, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, which is something like World of Warcraft, EverQuest, Guild Wars. It's a computer game in which the genre of role-playing games is combined with the genre of mass online games. Basically, you group up with people, you level up your characters, and you have the common goal, like taking out some boss, getting the best ranking in the world, on wherever, or just wandering around doing role-playing, like role-playing your characters. So yeah, there are a lot of options how you can play the MMORPG, and there is no right way to play it. It's a right. It's different for everyone, so that's actually pretty dope. Moreover, that's the Metaverse role-playing game, MRPG, which means it's a computer game in which the genre of role-playing game is combined with the Metaverse and blockchain. That means that this MMORPG is hosted on the blockchain. That means that the transaction, the currency of the game, in our case GC tokens, is linked to the blockchain, and it can be moved into the real world, which is pretty cool. And I think like the core genre for GrabCoinClub is MMORPG, and then there are additional sub-genres that are kind of built into that. For example, we have the MMORPG, then we have the space simulation because we fly the spaceships in the 3D. Then we have what's that? The poker game, so that's the actual card games, that kind of stuff. Then we have the economical strategy because you can just control your buildings and get income from that. So there are a lot of different genres that are combined in the GrabCoinClub, and that's really great. I really like that because the mix of the games is the future. I think like the top game in the future will mix all the genres in it, and you know they won't be necessary, but you will be able to play anything. That will be the future. That's basically the Metaverse, right? Okay, so what does GrabCoinClub game consist of? I just told about that in the last slide, so sometimes you can see into the future, guys. Can you see into the future? I can, as you can see. Yeah, so those are the genres: economical strategy, MMORPG, simulators on the planet or in space, quests and missions. So yeah, it's all there into the game. Let's not stop here because we already know that. So yeah, Russian here. Play the game in order to earn in GrabCoinClub. That's the play to earn mechanics. That's what I promised to tell you about when we were talking about the game. So play to earn is a concept that will allow you to earn money by playing in computer or mobile games. In crypto games, this is the most often a native cryptocurrency and game items. Cryptocurrencies can be exchanged on a crypto exchange, for example, Binance, or any other crypto exchange, and game items can be sold on special marketplaces, for example, OpenSea. What do we have right now? Right now, you already can trade your stuff on the OpenSea, so you can trade your fee hunters over there, you can sell them, you can buy them, so it's already in place, it's already working, which is really fantastic. Moreover, what I really like about the play-to-earn concept and that being tied to the blockchain, that it's not controlled by anything and it can work. I will give you an example that I have myself from the past. So I was playing the game called Diablo 3. I think most of you guys know that the RPG by Blizzard. And in that game, when it was just out, when it was released, you could sell your in-game items that you earn in the real-world auction house in-game. So you could sell it for the real money. That was going to your in-game wallet in terms of like euros or whatever. I was playing on the Euro server, and I'm really good at that game. I kind of got through some content, and I got some good item drops, and I sold them. And overall, I earned about like 300 euros in a week or so. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. let's get that money out to my account and buy some real stuff. So then I tried to get my money out, and Blizzard told me, no, Stan, you can do that because you are in Russia. And I was playing on the European servers. I was like, what the hell? Because of the laws and limitations, that was not possible. So I couldn't get my euros out, and I could only buy my World of Warcraft subscription with that, which was pretty lame. I really got angry and I stopped playing that moment. So yeah, that was pretty bad. The thing is, in GrabCoinClub, because it's on the blockchain, that's not the case, because cryptocurrencies are not centralized. They are decentralized, and that's the point. So you can actually earn stuff in-game, right? Then transfer it, the GC tokens that you have there, they will be available to trade in the decentralized exchanges. You can sell the GC tokens for example, Ethereum, and then you can buy stuff with Ethereum if you want to, or you can exchange Ethereum for whatever currency you use. That's pretty easy. The conversion fee won't be that high. If it's like P2P transfer, it will be not that high as well. So that's pretty cool, and I really like the fact that it's not limited to anything, and there is nothing that can restrict you. Because as soon as GC token will be approved, and we already saw in the last live stream that it's in process right now, it's being approved right now, it's already ready, like the actual crypto token is ready, it's already in the process of being approved, and when it will be happening, when it will start appearing on the exchanges, then the stuff will get real and you can do all that. So that's really, really nice, and I'm looking forward to that because that will be really cool. So how much you can earn on crypto games, guys? NFT or custom NFT assets, that's kind of weird, right? Do you know this word UKA stock? That's weird. NFT assets in Axie Infinity were bought for 2.3 million. The land in Decentraland Metaverse was sold for a record of 2.5 million. Those are crazy amount of money, guys. Gamers in the Philippines can earn triple of the minimum wage by playing crypto games. Yield Guild Games Investment Fund reported that. So guys, yeah, that's really cool news. Well, that's info that you can get out in the web. First of all, what we can learn from this. Some NFT assets can skyrocket and gaming assets can skyrocket. So, like, I don't know if any of the Axie Infinity plots were sold for 2.3 million on the mint. I think the mint price was way lower, but someone who minted that for, let's say, I don't know, whatever, 100k USD, right? Then they can sell it for 2.3. That's 200 to 2000% growth right here. Really crazy. So that's really insane, guys. That's high amount of money right here. And let's talk about something more real. Like, this is not for everyone. That's luck. Someone can get lucky, someone not. But in reality, we will talk about the Philippines, like the guys who are actually earning money to live there, to earn their living by playing games, triple the minimum wage. I don't remember the exact values. I googled it back in the day. I think it was about something like 600 USD per month. And if you are strategic about it, if you got your strategy down and you can earn about 1000 USD no problem, for some countries, it's a good sum of money because that allows you to actually, pay your bills, pay your food, pay your rent, and you will have some extra left. Because I know that in some countries in the East, you can actually live pretty decent life at 1k USD. Of course, in something like US and California, for example, yeah, that's nothing. But it depends. And it depends on how you use your investments because you can get even more. So yeah, the numbers are different, guys. But the fact that it's a real thing, that's what's important, guys. I'd love to play to earn. Earlier, I was afraid of the idea of virtual worlds. Anyway, these days, I am fond of the metaverses. It's an excellent strategy to play on the blockchain and earn real money, says Board Games Art. I totally agree with you, mate. That's really crazy. I mean, the fact that it's working right now is really nice. Now, what's amazing about all that? Most of all, that NFTs are valued in crypto games, and the issue of those are limited. In GrabCoinClub, we have the limited amount of Series 1, which are the fee hunters. The total amount of those guys is 15,555, and there will be no more. So when the demand will rise, the supply will stay the same, the price will go up as well. That's pretty dope. Same goes for other assets, the Series 2, which are the weapons, which are the buildings, which are the plots, and more and more and more. And those are even more limited. There are even a lower amount of those, so the price of those things will go even higher, I think. That's my opinion on that. We will see how it will go. So, for example, for GrabCoinClub, that's plots of land, avatars, and objects. At the launch of the game, such assets are cheap, but over time, due to the growth of the community, the price of NFT can easily reach values of tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, as we saw on the example of XC Legends and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty dope. And that's the fact, because right now, there is no in-game footage. There are no playing game, like, you can't play the game right now because it's not done yet. But the moment when that will happen, we talked about this in the previous live stream. The moment when this will happen, the moment when the game will go live, the prices will go up because you already know that it's a real thing, it works, and people start getting more money in, they start investing. And if you bought stuff beforehand, its price will go up. So that's really, really nice and important. If you believe the project, if you trust in that project, you should buy it before that. That guarantees you the more profit. Moreover, like when GC token will be approved, it will already bump the price a little bit, I think. By the way, guys, as you remember, this is not a financial advice, so yeah, keep it in mind. Make your own decisions. Oh, and this is the last slide. We're done with the presentation. So guys, let me know if you have any questions here in the Discord chat or in the YouTube chat. I can answer those. Meanwhile, we have some questions in the Discord channels, Asks and KOSH. So let's get there. Give me a second. I have goddamn tons of messages. All right. So the first question. We will start with the last one, guys. We'll start with the last one because that one, last time I read it on the Russian live stream, it produced a lot of communication. So maybe you want to talk about that one. The question was about the pets. So Kay, the editor, asked, hello, Stan. We all know that fig hunters have their own pets. Victorian, Lemura, poops, bird, dogs, battle, lizards, space, peacocks living in the crystal, bull cats. Do you have a real-world pet yourself at your home? Which of those space pets you would like to give your fig hunter Roxy? All right, guys. So we'll answer this because, yeah, this is the question that kind of sparks the discussion all the time. First of all, about my real-world pets. In reality, I have only one pet. It's not alive. It's vacuum robot. So it's a thing that kind of goes around my spot and my place and cleans floors, and it also mops as well. So it not only cleans the dust, it also washes the floor a little bit. Really good stuff. I like it because it's useful. Like the actual pets, they're cool. I like them. But that one is useful because, first of all, I work a lot, like crazy amount of time. I work most of the time. When I don't work, I'm not at home. I'm doing stuff out in the city. So that kinda is limited towards the pets because I think like if you own the pet, you want to spend a lot of time with it because pets are getting lonely really fast. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them are lonely when you're not with them. They can get upset. I don't like that. I want my pets to be happy. So I really don't have a pet because of that. That's the main reason. Out of the pets in the real world, like my favorites are cats. Because I'm a cat person myself. So I would like to get a cat myself. Someone like, I don't know, Maine Coon, maybe Caracat, like the caracal, like lynx, but small, like cat. with those, you know, things on the ears, really cool. Maybe something like Savannah. I like the wildcats because they are really aesthetic. I like their looks, but the fact that they are pretty wild is not that good because they are really active. They need a lot of space, they need a lot of care, and they need training because you can leave them like that. They can go feral because of that. So you really need to tame them and work with them. Other than that, I like Britain and Scottish cats. Those are really calm and clean and they don't smell. So we had a British cat before. So I would go for something like that. Maybe one day when I will have more time because I'm in the process of moving and, you know, a lot of stuff happening. So pets don't like moving. So yeah, I don't want to stress them out. By the way, guys, yeah, let me know what kind of pets do you have. Do you have pets yourself, or if you don't, what kind of pets you would like? So that actually sparked the discussion last time. As for the in-game pets, here I would go for something that's most efficient because in-game I'm more about efficiency than about the looks. So I don't really care. It can be anyone. It can be, actually, let me show you. I've seen something on the website over here. There we go. Here we got some fee hunters and they have different types of pets. So I would go with something that looks like cat-like more, or probably the robot would suit me more since I have the robot vacuum. That will be the best match for me, I think. But yeah, I don't really care. As long as it's good, I'm good. I think it will go down to the personal preference and to the stats and the abilities of the pet when we will get them. When we'll know what pets can do, then we can pick one. I think that's more about that for me. I don't have... If you don't have real pets because you have few time, you can mint NFT pet from our latest collection. Exactly. That's the plan. All right, so yeah, that's what we know about the pets. Now, let's go to the next question. There is a question in the Discord. The question is, when we will get the NFT artifacts that we won last time? That was the giveaway on the last whitelist, and we got the answer from the developers for that one. They will be really soon because I'm waiting for it myself as well, and we got the date, so they should be available by the 18th of September. So everyone will get their prices. They should get them by the 18th of September. That's like that's the weapons and all that, all those stuff that we want. That's a bunch of prizes, crazy amount. So I'm waiting for this myself as well. I think because of the high amount of prizes, it takes longer to deliver them to you. So yeah, be patient. It's there. Nobody forgot you. It's in the works. So don't worry about that, guys. It's in the works. Moreover, guys, I would like to remind you, since we got the Linktree link in the chat here, I would like to remind you about the contest that's happening right now. The top 5 people who are the most active in the social media, here in the Discord, in all the social media, Instagram, whatever, everywhere. Top 5 will get a prize of 50 USD on their wallet. So if you're active in the end of the month, you will get a prize. The August is coming to an end, so soon we'll announce our first top winners, top 5 people, and those guys can get the prize. So I would congratulate them later on, and you don't want to miss that opportunity. Now it's not too late. You can still get in that top 5 if you are extremely active. Not that much of a problem. Now, the next question from the Discord, from Board Games Art. Stan, Fee Hunter, hello. Please, could you share the algorithm of the mint? How does it work? Where does it happen? What's available right now? How can you pick NFTs? Thank you. All right, we have to move to the my screen again for that, to the GrabCoinClub website. So what's the mint? Mint is a process of getting your fee hunters basically from the game developers, in this case, to your own wallet. Your first purchase, like there's the moment when the fee hunters leave the game's developer and gets on your wallet. In order to get minted fee hunters, those are the ones that you get yourself from the game. They have not the OpenSea, not the second tier market. Basically, it's here. What you want to do, you want to authorize with your MetaMask and then click here on your wall. Oh my God, not this. And then click your mint your fee hunter right here. And here you can select the series of your fee hunter. It's ranging from series 1 to series 11 right now available. The top one is series 15. So yeah, you can actually get them right here. Basically, the higher the series, the better the fee hunter is, the more expensive it is. And by the way, the series 1 is really low price right now. I think last time I checked it was like 100 USD. Now probably the the Bitcoin rate got lower and now it's like 52 USD, really cheap. So it's a good time to buy that. Not a financial advice, by the way, so it's in the process. So yeah, you can pick the one that you want. Count them out, like if you want 2 of those, bam, you can get them quite easily. Mint them right here, and after that, when you mint your fee hunters, after some time you can see them on your OpenSea. So let's go to my OpenSea. Bam, over here they will be either in the collected, like my rocks over here, or over here in the hidden. You can get the the random stuff here from other people, and here you can get the fee hunters. If they are here, you can press the more options and hide, and they will be in your collected screen, and you can use them later on, or you can trade them on the OpenSea. So yeah, minting is a process of getting them from the GrabCoinClub website, and then you can use them here. For now, you can buy only the first collection of fee hunters. Soon there will be an option to buy the second generation, second series with the stuff that was given away in the whitelist. I want to buy the fee hunter of the 11th generation. Is it available? Yes. The highest generation is 11th one. It costs 14k USD with the current exchange rate, like 0.7 bitcoins. And you can buy it here using the Medic or USD currency right now. I don't have that much money, so I can't afford it, but I mean, if you can, good stuff. That's a good investment that can help you to be more powerful in the game. I think those guys already taking part in the DAO in the game. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, so that works like that. Let's go back to the face cam. So yeah, guys, that's what we have. If you have any more questions, ask away, because I think I answered everything. Let me double check it. All right, yeah, done, good, okay, yeah, no more questions. Ask away. What can I tell you guys for now? For now, I can tell you that, once again, I was talking a lot about the money, not a financial advice. I'm really eager to wait for a moment when we can play the beta. And it will be happening really soon, because like it's already August. And the release date for the first playable version of the game is end of December, beginning of January, somewhere around there. And it's only 3 months from now on, which is pretty crazy. And in the September, we should get the casino game, like the poker game, which will be pretty cool. So we will already be able to play a little bit of GrabCoinClub universe right here really soon. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I don't know, what are you waiting for? Let me know here in the comments or in the Discord. For now, I think we will start ending the stream because there are no more questions. We already talked about everything. If you have any more ideas for the videos, guys, don't forget to write them here in the video comments or in the Discord, in the Ask Stan KOSH channel. That will help us to shape the content more, because I can give you like, I don't know, 100 ideas of the videos. That's why I'm a blogger. That's the main thing about the bloggers. We can talk about everything, but we are more interested in what you guys want. So we want to hear your opinion on that and shape the content specifically for you. Other than that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's important. The more subs we have, the more content we will get. Like this video, hit that bell button so you won't miss any more videos, and check the pinned comment in the video description for more links to subscribe to more social media and join the Discord. That's a nice place to be. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Have a good weekend and see you next Thursday. Stan KOSH out. Have a good one. Bye.